Welcome back, saviors of planet Earth. This is Earth Defense Force 2017, and we have returned to the inventory slash mission select slash save screen. Basically, everything that's not in the game. One of two modes you're going to be in. The first game that you play in Earth Defense Force is which weapons would I like to use, and the second is go use them and blow up bugs with it.
Okay, so grenade launcher and sniper rifle.
I attempt to include a lot of not only combinations, but also to try as many different weapons as humanly possible.
Gathering data as quickly as possible.
Yes, we must learn more about these bugs. We know that they're not nice. We know that they're icky, gross, creepy crawly.
Now, are you actually able to scroll through these loading screen weapon descriptions?
Unfortunately, no, and that's precisely why eventually I start cutting out the load screens altogether. They get rather repetitive.
Okay.
And another thing I'm thankful for, did you see that? I fired a shotgun from
no, you fired a grenade launcher, dude.
No, that's the grenade launcher.
Yeah.
Fire! Clear the line of fire! Civilians, get out of the way! The bugs are coming!
We've got bug sign the likes of which even God has never seen.
Where's your god now?
And apparently
The
he's
bugs
right
are
in
coming
front of
after
us
you.
trying to run over us. So this is definitely one where I would have preferred us to actually have the assault rifle and grenade launcher. Grenade launcher for long range, assault rifle for mid range.
Well, you'll find that as the targets become smaller and at a greater distance, that accuracy is going to behoove you. And also explaining why I confused the sniper rifle with a shotgun.
And
I think the spread on the shotgun would confound things.
With that being said, the big reason why a shotgun would actually behoove players normally is because of its ability to deal with targets at short range extremely more efficiently than assault rifles and sniper rifles. However, no, mission cleared already.
Wait, get the weapon, Yay.
Okay.
But you didn't get... There are four armors on screen. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Oh.
Kinda makes you wish you gathered weapons and ammo, doesn't it?
Alright, so... so we've done our tutorial level, we've done invasion. Oh, this is actually a different style of grenade? Okay.
A timed J-type hand grenade. Press and hold the attack button to increase throwing distance and release it. Has a fuse of 10 whole seconds, but will blow the crap out of everything it touches, including you.
Oh, come on, let's play with the rocket launcher, because this is probably going to be one of the last missions where we actually, we're going to use the shotgun instead. Oh well.
Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun
melee.
with rocket launchers. There are still a large number of bugs throughout the city. The Ranger teams are continuing to carry on the fight. All deployable troops are to enter combat at once.
Okay.
Sir, yes, sir. Now, if only I had the pleasure of having
Gigantus.
a partner, like my buddy can drive the helicopter and I could drive the tank.
So does this game actually have multiplayer elements on it? Because it does look like it could have couch co-op.
Yeah, it is. This game was designed specifically for couch co-op. That's why one of the first things you do when you boot the game up is select how many players are playing. And you did mention previously that the maps are large. Having a buddy would allow you to cover more ground. Because you will find, as I am going to start cutting out segments of me just going through the map environment, that picking up loot gets easier, but also finding where all the red dots that indicate enemies also is going to get easier as you gain the advantage of somebody who can be in a place other than where you are.
Right. Although, at this point, because of where we are, I'm gonna have to ask: do we have the ability? Ooh, we actually recruited members into our squad. Haha. Do we have the ability to use vehicles aside from a military hardware?
You can't drive cars. You can't ride bicycles. Unfortunately, no. You can't drive buses or trucks. Nothing like that.
Damn.
If it doesn't have a weapon attached to it, unless it's like a motorbike, then you can't use it.
No, but we do have the ability to use motorcycles.
Yeah, it was in the eye catch. I didn't find any motorbikes in my playthrough of the game. It just gets you from place to place faster. Probably designed to help you get loot more quickly.
Right. You have been hit.
Yep, the bugs are getting more acidic in their attack variety.
So there is a bug on top of this building.
But we take down the building in order to take down the bug. The city's already gone to hell. Can't get much worse.
You know that's not how you're supposed to feel about the situation, Mr. Agent the Cloud.
Well, I mean, all I have to do is just restart the mission, and then all the buildings come back. There's nobody in these buildings. The whole city's been evacuated.
Oh, so we're in the abandoned warehouse district again.
Everywhere is abandoned. Nowhere is safe from the bugs, truly. The only way to save yourself and save others is to pick up a gun and join the Earth Defense Force fight. Although the subtext here, of course, is that pretty much this entire game takes place in Japan.
This is almost certainly not Japan. I mean, the park that we were in was almost certainly much more akin to Central Park. I mean, this kind of plaza area is more Japanese in nature, I will grant, but like, I'm sorry, Cloud. The architecture here is much more akin to Western/European architecture as opposed to Japanese.
Or maybe what they were trying to accomplish is like a kind of representation of the average city on Earth, because this is not called Japan Defense Force; it's called Earth Defense Force.
You see, that I could get behind. I'm just not entirely sure about. So our shotgun actually does actually have a decent amount of kick forward to it. Is that going to become relevant once we start fighting the enemies that take more than a single shot to fight to disable?
Well, the shotgun is great against single targets. The grenade launcher will turn everything you see into rubble on contact, including the bugs. What you're not going to want to use the shotgun on is a horde of enemies.
Right, because the spread, although is nice, it's specifically for enemies that have slightly larger hitboxes. That way, each of the pellets will deal optimal range damage at short ranges.
Precisely, and the number of pellets multiplied by the amount of damage that each pellet deals, as revealed on the inventory screen, tells you what the damage of the shotgun is per shot, which gets pretty high.
Right.
On the better ones. You are motivated to unlock as many weapons as possible as early as possible, particularly by increasing the difficulty in order to improve the rarity of loot drops.
Okay.
So that way, you can more quickly get... Hell, you can replay the first mission of this game over and over and over again and just keep upping the difficulty in order to get better loot. So by the time you advance to the other missions, you're already pretty well equipped. Same is true for your armor. You can get your armor rating stupidly high before you advance the game. Because you can make the game as easy or as hard as you want at the onset.
So, how much health do the small med packs actually raise? Because we just picked one up and it raised our health 9. So I assume that our small med packs actually have got a healing potential of at least 10.
No, it's better than that. It's a fixed amount. I think it's like 75 or something.
For the small health pack?
Yeah, and then for the big ones, you get like 250 or 300 in one drop.
Jeez.
Well, hey, man, I've seen my health bar go from full to 0 enough times that you're quite fragile. You want to take advantage of.
You're going to become quite fragile once we actually start fight enemies that are actually concerned about us. But so far, we're not really being exposed to that quite yet.
Not yet, no. Yeah, you tell him, Earth Defense Force Soldier number 17. And in the next episode...
Well, we got another shotgun. Haha.
Hell yeah.